morning. We are leaving Derrick Knob Shelter, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Derrick Knob Shelter, we're leaving. We're taking a side trail down to a town called Tremont.
A parking lot called Tremont, and then a town called Townsend.
Townsend.
Yeah.
Townsend, North Carolina. Or Tennessee, right?
Tennessee.
Weather forecast is 7 inches of snow, 2 degrees. And we were told at 8-9 miles a day that we wouldn't be able to make it over Cleman's Dome. So that's that. That's what we're doing, so I'll get back to you. Alright, later. So this has been a beautiful trail. It's steady. I call it flat. We came down from up there. Had to cross this stream, so I put my Crocs on. And we're coming up to a junction that we have to take another trail. So I'll try and be more in depth on this. But Newfound Gap is not the only way off of this mountain out of the Smokies. If you feel you're going to run into trouble because of the weather, or we didn't plan our food very well. We were trying to dial that in, and this time we fell short. We normally have too much, like way too much. So we're going to do the safest thing we feel is safe for us. And get down, because the next shelter is going to be full. Where we were last night, it was full with about, I'd say, 10 tents outside. We had to pitch our tent. We pitched it along the side of the shelter to block the wind. So yeah, I just hate coming down off of here, but we heard that Cleman's Dome going up there is pretty steep, rock scramble, and it's icy. But you know, that's the Smokies. That's the weather, you know, that I was anticipating. But because I got micro spikes if I need them. The main thing what made my decision was the food, because we wanted to stop before, and you know, if it whooped our butt too hard, we could have stayed after and then hiked into town. So we would have at least needed 2 more days of food. So that's the scoop, and I'll get back to you later. I want to get down. I'm just ready to get to town. After we've been talking about it, that was my mindset. Get to town, spend some time here, visit family that's coming up to see me in Gatlinburg, and then get back on this trail and get back up to Derrick Knob Shelter, and then finish up the Smokies. As far as how many days you have to hike the Smokies, we talked to a trail runner or a ridge runner. You know, it's in charge of all that, checking permits and stuff. He said if you can't make it out on time, you're not going to get fined for that. It's just tenting, and where you're not supposed to is where you're going to get a fine. So if you happen to be a slower paced person like me, you know, that's not an issue to get through. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a nice day. Y'all, look at this. On the way down out of the, well, we're still technically in the Smokies. But we're going to go to Gatlinburg because we're due there tomorrow anyway. Formulate a plan to get back up in there and finish off the Smokies. But this is a beautiful trail right here. I mean, it's 4 miles of this kind of walking. Then once you get up in the wilderness more, it's like 5. And and that'll take you up to the shelter we were at yesterday. Derek Knob, I believe the name of it is. Alright, we'll talk at you later. Watching the storm start up in the mountains. You can barely see any of them anymore. But it looks pretty dark up there. So it might have been a good choice to get off. We weren't the only ones that got off the mountain today. So everybody's thinking we're going to go to the next shelter and hold up, but I know of 4 section hikers that have reservations that can bump through hikers out of the shelter in the Smokies. So I hope everybody's doing okay up there. Alright, back to my vacation, away from my vacation. We'll see y'all later. Bye. We are on the trolley, going to the NOC. Little look at Gatlinburg here for you. Oh, and little heads up, if you're planning on coming to Gatlinburg, the Microtel does not honor the rate in the AWOL's guide. It says $49.99 or something like that. They're going to charge you $55, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is $115 a night. So there's a little tip, just to let you know. I don't know why they even have their name in AWOL's guide. They act like they never heard of a through hiker. I think some people are at Days Inn, and there's a couple of cheaper motels, but I don't know the name of them. But that is hiker tip of the day. But the Microtel is a nice motel. It's probably one of the cheaper, nicest ones you're going to find. Just don't expect them to honor their rate that's in the AWOL guide. Okay, we'll talk to y'all later. This is the NOC across the street. So many restaurants and motels in this town. But we went over to the NOC. You can have your boxes sent there and everything. But this here place, we just had a burger and it was very good. Best burger I had in a while. So we're going to walk back to the motel, hiking Gatlinburg. Still snowing. Alright, check in later. I'm going to be checking out of the Microtel today. My son's coming and they have another place reserved, so I just wanted to show you around the Microtel a little bit before I check out. It's pretty clean. The beds are hard, the pillows are hard. They don't honor the price that's in 2018 AWOL guide. So I thought you all should know that. But they charged me $55.95 plus tax. And then on the weekend, all the motels here go up to like $100 a night. So, and I went to a chiropractor today, and her opinion is that I don't have the bone-on-bone rubbing. Whenever I went to a chiropractor, they always worked on my hips a lot. So she suggested that I get one of those devices that you can tape a pad to like different areas of your body, and it sends like an electric pulse through your muscles. But after she adjusted me, is amazing difference. I haven't been limping, been walking around. I feel a little soreness in there, but from walking with it the way it was. So, and she even prayed for me, which that's awesome. I'm feeling a lot better today. Plus, I've gotten a lot of rest, you know, without extra weight on that hip. So, gonna start out Monday morning, get up to the trailhead where we came down, so we can go back to Derrick Knob, do 3 days, if not less, up there. And then when we get to Newfound Gap, we'll probably come back here and spend the night, pick up more food, so we don't have to carry like 6 days of food or 5 days, whatever. And get back up on Newfound Gap and get out of the Smokies. So that's the plan. So I'll catch up with you later. If I see anything exciting and interesting in Gatlinburg, I'll be sure to show you. Alrighty, we'll talk to you later.
I didn't take. The light is in my way. Come back.
Morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. We're getting ready to go out and leave the trail. I just wanted to show you around the room my son and Mark had rented out for the weekend for us, and I was lucky enough to stay over in the same room. The ladies here at the Travel Lodge are awesome. They have a through hiker's rate of $50. That's what I paid for last night. This room is huge. This is the cheap room. So much room in here for if you need to stretch. They're not in the book, but they do have a through hiker's rate. So remember the Travel Lodge in Gatlinburg if you come to stay. I want to give another shout out to all the wonderful people that God set into my life here. Caleb and Mark, thank you so much for coming and visiting me and hooking me up with this place. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have even known about this place. I want to give a shout out to the mobile massage unit that's in the book. It's a little pricey, but if you allow yourself a little budget for medical, they're great. I went and saw a chiropractor, and one lady that works there, Shannon, giving you a shout out, thanks for subscribing, and she arranged to come pick me up half an hour away just so I can make my appointment. And I want to thank you so much for everything. She came yesterday, picked me up, we went to dinner, we had a good time. Sorry I couldn't eat more, but yeah, it was great. And she hooked me up with a little care package with some tea and energy drinks and coconut water. She's just been awesome. So we're going to get over Newfound Gap and probably stop here and pick up some food. Maybe spend the night. We don't know. This is the end of my stay in Gatlinburg. I'm ready to get on trail though. I've been ready. A lot of people, it's spring break here. So, yeah, I'm ready to hit the trail. I'm going to be leaving here, walking to the NOC in a little bit to get a shuttle. So, our plan is to take the 10-mile side trail back to Derrick Knob Shelter. Then, go to the next shelter right before Clingmans, get up over that, and see how we feel. So, peace, everybody. And we'll talk to you later. Alright. Have a good day. Bye.